Good day, human Laudiocytes. This is Laudiosazuberal, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum Randomizer Extreme Xpert Ever Wedlocke. Here we are at the Pokemon League, and originally I was going to actually take on the Elite Four today, but you know what? Instead, we already made it so far, I am actually going to go back to the Battle Frontier, and we are going to take on that Battle Factory. We're going to swap out Pokemon, and we're going to try using rentals and see how far we can go. Now, originally, as I said, wasn't exactly going to do this, but we already took on 4 of the 5 Frontier Brains. There's no reason not to try. So here we are at the Battle Factory, win consecutively with rental Pokemon. So, welcome to the Battle Factory. I'm your guide to the single and double battle challenges. They're designed for a single trainer. Do the single battle, level 50 is fine. Open levels mean pretty much level 100. It makes no difference to us. It doesn't affect our Pokemon levels like it would anywhere else, because we're using rentals. Pretty much just it's stronger Pokemon if it's open level. I'm okay with level 50. I really don't care that much. Done a bit of research on your next opponent. You can see Larvitar, Cherubi, and Sableye. Alright. So let's choose our Pokemon wisely. We can choose Nuzleaf, Delibird, Geodude, Gloom, Beedrill, and Chingling. These are interesting options indeed. So let's take a look at their movesets before we actually decide. Now, you're a physical attacker, which isn't bad, because that grass and dark coverage is not a bad thing to have, I suppose. You are a very gimmicky Pokemon, but you're also a physical attacker in this case. Ice Ball would lock you in, though, which would be kind of an issue. You could set up that Hail. Magnitude is it varies, so, but the Protect is not too bad, and you have a Focus Band, so you might be able to live a hit. You're a special attacking grass type, and you're a bug, and you're a Chingling. So, my gut instinct is go with the Geodude, go with the... You can heal up though. Mega Drain doesn't do as much as Razor Leaf, though, but you can't heal up, but you can actually get the Confusion, but you're a physical attacker, because I don't want to have all physical attackers, but then I'd have to go with the Chingling, because I can't go with another grass type. You know what, screw it, I'm going all physical. We're gonna get physical here. I'm gonna go with Delibird, Geodude, and Nuzleaf. These guys are gonna bring us to glory. Hopefully. We'll see. And our opponent answers. On behalf of my village, I take on this challenge. So we are challenged by Ghost Rider Celine with the Larvitar. Okay, so we're gonna lead off with a Delibird, I guess. This is a little bit on the dangerous side. In fact, probably a little bit too dangerous. Who can live a rock-type hit? I think Geodude can. Geodude can just go for the magnitude at that point. Oh dear God, it's actually predicting. That was one hell of a prediction. Kudos. Just so I don't take any damage from that dig, I am going to go back to the Delibird, but that was some prediction there. But I really can't keep in Delibird. So, you know what, I'm actually just going to go on the Nuzleaf at this point. So, it's gonna actually scary face us, so we're actually going to be slowed down. That could be a problem. Let's Razor Leaf. I probably should have actually gone for the swagger, but oh dear God, we flinched. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. We'll go for a Razor Leaf at some point. Dig will be resisted, so we should be okay there. So here's the Razor Leaf. Come on, Nuzleaf. Can you take this thing out? Can you do some damage to it at least? It's a Larvitar. Nice! Okay, so with that, Larvitar is going to go down. Next up is going to be Cherubi. Cherubi. You know what? Let's Feint Attack. It's just a little Cherubi. Good thing I didn't switch there. Actually, I could have gone to Delibird, but whatever. We're going to resist it anyway. Feint Attack, however, that you're not avoiding. That you are not going to resist. That is Stab, and you're a Cherubi. Wow. Well done, Nuzleaf. Well done. Alright, next up is going to be Sableye. Well, anything we do is going to be, well, Stab and Neutral. Because that Sableye doesn't have any weaknesses in this generation. We need a Fairy type. Alright, so, we're going to go for that Feint Attack. It's going to be Neutral, it's going to be Stab. That thing's a Sableye. Is it fully invested in defense? Wow, okay. It's going to Detect. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. And since, well, Prankster's not a thing in this generation, Sableye is going to go down. And that's a crit. You couldn't get a crit last time, Nuzleaf? You couldn't get a crit? Alright. Now the question is, do we want Larvitar? Because I don't think we need Larvitar if we have Geodude. But at the same time, we're better off with Larvitar than Geodude. Next opponent has Duskull, Flaffy, and Carvanha. Well, for the Flaffy, I went Geodude, so I'm not actually going to trade. Even if it has Dig, it, wait a second, Larvitar isn't part ground type. I know Tyranitar is dark, so I'm thinking. I'm gonna look that up. Larvitar is... oh, it does have that ground typing. Oops. Well, whatever. So we have Geodude instead. That's okay, I suppose. Alright. Duskull. You know, let's go for an Aerial Ace. This way, A, it won't avoid the attack, and B, it's Stab, and we're not locked in, and wow! Delibird, nice. Does this thing have Hustle? If it has Hustle, that would explain a lot. Alright. Flaffy, I don't really want to take you on with Delibird. I am actually going to switch into Geodude here, so you can go for your T-Wave. No, you're actually going to Swift. That's resisted. That is resisted damage. That did a little bit, but not nearly as much as it could have done. So let's go for a Magnitude here. Only Magnitude 5. You gotta do better than that, Geodude. But it's still super effective in Stab. Wow. That's all it took. That's all it took. Okay, Carvanha. Geodude, you are going to go down at this point. So, I want to free switch into, Nuzleaf. Nah, that thing... I'm not going to sacrifice Geodude, I'm just going to hard switch out. This is very risky, though, because that thing could easily... no, it's going to Aqua Jet. Just in case, I could have gone for, I think, an Ice Fang, possibly, or something like that. And that would have been a huge risk, because then we would have... oh, dear God, we're going to miss. It's going to... oh, it doesn't have Ice Fang? That's fine, then. It's just going to bite us. No matter what it's going to do, it's going to be resisted if that's the case. But we're going to miss that Razor Leaf, which kind of sucks. But this time we're actually going to hit, so that's at least good. Can we take that thing out, please? Please, Carvanha? Go down, please? Please? Thank you. Okay, good. So far, Nuzleaf is doing some work in this place. So, at the end of this episode... alright, well, the next opponent is going to have Magnemite, Grimer, and Burmy. Now let's keep what we have. I want you guys in the comments below to actually vote on who is the MVP of which round, assuming we actually win them all. So, we might end up losing, and if we lose, then that's a thing, but, I mean, all we can do is try. It can't hurt to try. Delibird versus Magnemite, that can't end well. I bet you it goes for, like, a Flash Cannon, or some kind of a Steel move, because it's super effective against Wow, we avoid the mirror shot. That is awesome. Let's go for a magnitude now. We actually... How does a Geodude outspeed a Magnemite? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That makes no sense. But we are going to take it down. So... Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Burmy. Let's go for a Rock Blast. Burmy is not very good, so... This... Only one! Only one needed. Only one. And Grimer. Okay. Alright, let's go for a magnitude. Shadow Sneak. Fair enough. Magnitude 10. That is a dead Grimer. That is a dead Grimer. I don't care what defenses that thing has, it's dead. Get out of here. Nice job, Geodude. So don't forget, at the end, you guys decide who is the MVP of which team in the, Battle Factory. Continue. Mine and Ariados and Goldeen. Let's just keep this team up. Maybe we'll just use the same team the whole time in this way, without switching, so then you guys can have an easier time to decide who's the MVP. I mean, I'll tell you what my opinion is, but you guys might disagree. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to come up with an opinion here. So, Elite Trainer Shane with a Minun. We have Delibird, who... Why do they keep on leading off with stuff that Delibird is not good for? Helping Hand. That's the best you got? Is that the best you got? Magnitude 5. Okay, well, that's, I mean, it's something at least. It's super effective in stab. And Minun's gonna go down. Next up is gonna be Goldeen. Alright, you know what? At the risk of it predicting and going for a Mega Horn, I'm going to go into Nuzleaf. A bug move would KO at this point, I'm pretty sure, because it's quite effective, and you're gonna Supersonic. Well played, Goldeen. Well played, or trainer, whoever, Elite Trainer. But we're gonna break through that confusion and land a Razor Leaf, because Nuzleaf is putting in work. So... yeah! As I said, Nuzleaf is putting in nothing but the finest of work here. Ariados. Alright. That's, I can deal with that. Let's go in Geodude. We should be able to resist most of what you want to do. You're gonna Spiderweb us. So now we can't switch. Okay, that's fair enough. Let's go for a Rock Blast. Crush that bug with a rock. Go on, Geodude. Oh my god, Geodude is powerful. This could almost get me to stop hating Graveler. Almost. Nothing personal against Geodude. Other than I did actually find a shiny one once and it self-destructed because it was in a horde, but whatever. I don't hate it quite as much as Graveler. Especially because it was in a horde. And it was X and Y versus I found the Graveler, it happened twice. Once in like, it was either silver or gold, and once in either diamond, pearl, or platinum. I forgot which one it was. It was in Stark Mountain. So I to this day I hate Graveler more than any other Pokemon. Garbodor is a close second, but only because it's a trash Pokemon, not because of any personal experience. But Graveler, I only hate because of personal experience. Alright, Weepin' Bell is just gonna get taken down because Delibird is awesome. Gibble! I think I might lock us into Ice Ball. We will be locked in now, but this is, I think, quite effective, so... I mean, take what we can get. So we might end up losing Delibird now, because next up is gonna be Croagunk. Yeah, I would have rather gone for... Actually, Ice Ball's going to do more for next turn, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it's more powerful now, at least. Whoa! Croagunk's frail. So with that, we took down Cool Trainer Jackie. And she really shouldn't snort like that. Say no to crack. Okay. So, next up is battle number 6. Opponent's gonna have Louder, Doduo, and North. Let's keep this up. So far, I don't know who I would say is the MVP. I really don't know. I can't... I don't know. There are too many awesome Pokemon on this team right this second. Of the 3 of them, that is. I have trouble deciding. Okay, well, for the Lounger, let's go for an Aerial Ace. Let's just see what we can do to that thing. Come on, Delibird. Does Delibird have Hustle? Because that would explain a lot. That really would. And North, Rock would kill Delibird. So while I don't know for sure, but I'm just gonna go the Geodude to be safe. I think protected anyway, so let's Rock Blast. Fury Cutter. Is that the best you got? Is that the best you got? Get wrecked! Get wrecked. Geodude is taking these things down with 1 hit. Doduo, okay, let's go for a Rock Blast here. You're gonna Quick Attack? Really? 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 Okay. Fair enough. Another 1-hit KO. Geodude, you're just putting in work. Everyone on this team is putting in work. I know Delibird has been putting in, I guess, a little bit less than the other 2, but keep in mind that it's only because of type advantage, and because Delibird was in the front to begin with. Alright, Sharpedo, Primate, and Dusclops. Alright. This is gonna really be a challenge now because I need to use Nuzleaf for the Sharpedo, but for the Dusclops, same thing, Nuzleaf. But for the Primate, I can't use... I cannot use Nuzleaf. Alright, Sharpedo could have an Ice move, which would be a problem. I'm gonna go on the Nuzleaf just to be safe here. It's gonna Scary Face us, so we are gonna be slowed down. So let's go for a Razor Leaf. As expected, yeah, it's gonna outspeed us. I don't know why I even went for the Scary Face. Gets a crit, and we do live that pretty well, despite the crit. So we're gonna let a Razor Leaf. Is that gonna do enough? I mean, it's a Sharpedo, but it's a Sharpedo. Oh, he crit! Okay. Razor Leaf does have that high crit ratio. So we are gonna take on the Sharpedo. Next up is gonna be Primate. Ugh. You have to get out of here. Let's go on the Delibird. Delibird will take neutral damage to its stab, but... Alright, Karate Chop, that's gonna hurt. Wow, Delibird, you live that pretty well. So let's Aerial Ace that thing. And... Goodbye, Primate. Fair enough. Fair enough, okay. And finally the Dusclops is gonna come out. That's a physical wall, isn't it? I'm going to Nuzleaf. Please do not Willow. No matter what you do to Dusclops, don't Willow. It's gonna confuse Ray. Well, but that's probably the next worst thing that could have happened. The only difference is this will not be avoided. Alright. Breaking through that confusion with the Feint Attack! Oh my goodness, Nuzleaf. Oh my goodness. And a KO on the Dusclops! Okay, I think that just won Nuzleaf MVP. Breaking through the confusion to OHKO the Dusclops with the Feint Attack. Now we'll keep our existing video. So with that, we are going to win 5 battle points. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 6, but 5. So, we're going to save that data. Don't turn off the power. Wasn't planning on doing that. So, good to see us again? Alright, then you can see us right now. Here we go in our next challenge single. Level 50! Here we go. Saving, because saving's a thing. So let's go. Alright. A bit of research in your next opponent. You can see Nose Pass and Psyduck. That's all you got? You can't even tell us everything? So our options are Piloswine, Jumpluff, Zangoose, Torkoal, Seviper, and Swalot. We're gonna have to think about that one, aren't we? Ugh. I mean, we do have choices, I guess. So, let's go. Let's look at their movesets first of all. You're a especially offensive Piloswine. Bring out the hail. You're a physically offensive Jumpluff. But the best move I think for Jumpluff is probably, well, in my mind, if you're going for a physical Jumpluff, is probably Acrobatics with no item, but Aerial Ace is going to do a lot less than that. Lower speed. Pursuit Trap. I mean, that's a thing, I guess. You have very low base power moves. I think I have to use this a Viper. You're basically a stockpiler, which is not that great, but I don't want to use two poison types on the same team, even if one's physical and one's special, and I have to use the Viper. So we're going with Viper, Zangoose, and Jumpluff. Yeah, Zangoose and Seviper on the same team. This is gonna happen. Here we go. Please go in. Fair enough. Okay. So, our opponent's gonna enter, and here we go. I'll be bringing you live coverage from an imminent battle. So here we go again, Strongman Dot. So Strongman Dot is going to be leading off with the Nose Pass. Because I guess the nose knows. So let's go into a Zangoose, because I don't know how much we're going to be able to do against this thing. So, Nose Pass is going to actually Shock Wave. That can't be good. Zangoose? Zangoose? Oh wow, that was actually not bad. Let's Pursuit this thing. I forgot we don't have a fighting move. And now Zangoose is gonna be paralyzed because of that T-Wave. Okay. Zangoose, break through the power if you want a chance for the MVP. Okay, so far looking good, looking good. Taking down that Nose Pass. Alright, next up is gonna be Cubone. Alright, you know what? We're better off actually scratching. When your better option is scratch, you know you dug very, very low. Okay, Brick Break. Zangoose, I'm afraid you're probably about done. It's not stab, but wow. Okay. Okay, Zangoose. I thought your defense wouldn't be good enough, but you know what? So far, you're actually... You're working out so far. I'm gonna go in the Jumpluff just because there's really no reason to stay in against the Psyduck. Watch this thing go for it. No, it's gonna Water Sport, that's fine. Fire is gonna be weakened, obviously, because who cares? Firepower's weakened. Who cares? Let's Bullet Seed that thing. Jumpluff, this is your chance to prove that you can do this. Wow. It only takes one. Goodbye, Psyduck. So with that, we defeated Strongman Dot. Who names someone Dot? Really? If your name is Dot, I apologize. I do not in any way intend to offend anyone. So next up is battle number 2, Cricketot and Snubble. Well, we're gonna keep this team because they are at an intense fight to see who will be the MVP. Remember, you guys in the comments, you guys decide. I can tell you what I would say, but you guys make the ultimate decision. So you're leading off with Cricketot. Okay, I'm leading off with Sableye. So let's go for a Poison Tail, because why not? Let's stab. It'll do some damage. A little Cricketot, and wow, Sableye, that's power. That is power. Snubble, are you going to intimidate us? Are you trying to intimidate us? No, you're not trying to intimidate us. That's nice. Okay, you know what? Let's actually knock off whatever you have. I would like to know what you have. And I'd like you to not use it. Wow! Lost his Razor Claw, but that's a one-shot! Wow, the Viper, that's powerful. This is one powerful serpent. Alright, Bagon. Bagon, Bagon! Let's go for a knockoff on this thing. It's gonna lose its Dragon Fang. It's gonna headbutt us. We're gonna take that pretty well, actually. In fact, I'm gonna lick this thing to death. Give that thing a little lick. Yeah, make sure you lick. Alright, Sableye, that was actually well done. Well done, Sableye. Well done indeed. Our Pokemon will be healed now. So, next up is battle number 3. Let's continue. I mean, so far, everyone on this team has been, so far, has proven that they're doing well. They're doing well. When Zangoose and Sableye work together, things happen. So here we go against God Padgett, or Padgett, whatever. Either way, we're taking on a god here. This is a god. This is a god among men. I'm going to jump off for this, because there's really no reason not to, unless that thing has like an Ice Fang or whatever. Yawn. Okay, I see that, I see, alright. Let's Bullet Seed. Jump off, you're gonna go to sleep, but first you're gonna take down this Wartortle, assuming you can actually land. Oh, okay. Whoa! Alright, Jumpluff. One-shotting a Wartortle. I'd say that is pretty powerful. Hitmonlee. I want to Aerial Ace, but you're going to be fast asleep. So, Hitmonlee is going to Rolling Kick and miss. Alright, wake. Second turn, wake up, and we land the Aerial Ace. Goodbye, Hitmonlee. Jumpluff. So far, you're looking pretty good so far for in the running. But Tang. I really can't give you in for that because I just can't, because there's nothing you can really do to the thing. Actually, not much of a reason to stay in there. Confusion. I'm glad I didn't go into Sableye for this. Alright, let's Pursuit that thing. That'll be neutral at least. And Zangoose is powerful, so with that we're gonna take down the Matang. Wow, okay. Oh, you're not interested in me, you're just shallow, so I'd say so myself. I don't get that. Is that some kind of, like, godly wisdom here he's trying to bestow upon us? Shinx and Delcatty. Not interested. Not interested. You're a self-made celebrity? How do you make yourself a celebrity? Seriously. Gymnast Annie. Do you do those bench presses and you know. Alright, okay. Shinx. What to do? Let's knock off. Didn't intimidate us, so we should be good to go. Of course, I think. Okay. So we are going to take down the Shinx. That was actually fairly simple. Next up is Delcatty. let's knock off whatever it has, even though it's a good chance. Oh, no, we're female, so we're good to go. Wow, that thing's frail, and it lost its interest berry. Bam! So, and Parasect. Poison Tail. Super effective. Okay, so Viper, that's a clean sweep. And a crit on top of that. Effect score, not even a problem. That's the last Pokemon. So, you might have gotten Parrot from that, but that does not affect your score in the running for being MVP. So, our Pokemon will be healed now. Alright, next is battle number 5. Okay, opponent has Teddiursa and Geodude. Oh. It has one of the Pokemon we had last time, and one of my favorite Pokemon. Yes, Teddiursa is one of my favorite Pokemon, okay? If you have a problem with that, my favorite Pokemon's a Zubril. What do you expect? So, here we go against Rocker Hudson with the Teddiursa. Alright, it's a Viper. Have a little bit of mercy on it, but just a little bit. And I don't want you to lose or anything, but at the same time, just a little teddy bear cub. Okay, we're gonna take it down. It's gonna lose its chest about. Is that thing like running rest? Huh. Alright, well, Geodude is gonna come on out. I'm expecting a magnitude here. If it's gonna go for Rock Blast, then more power to you. No, it's gonna protect. Okay, that's an interesting move. Let's go for a Bullet Seed. It's quite effective. And one hit. One hit. Goodbye, Geodude. Goodbye. You're not a match for our Geodude from last time. Not even. Not even. Bullet Seed on the Remoraid. And as long as we, that. Okay, critical hit. One shot, only had to use one Bullet Seed with that Remoraid is down. So, I'm having a hard time deciding who should be the MVP for this team. I mean, Zangoose admittedly hasn't been doing too much, but it doesn't mean... But 2-hit KOing with a scratch, breaking through the paralysis is still really good. Alright, Piloswine and Rotom. Now let's keep what we have. Admittedly, running Pursuit and Scratch is the only offensive moves. Zangoose isn't doing too bad, if you consider that, of course. On the other hand, Viper was able to get a complete sweep at one point. However, you have to also keep in mind the small little technicality that Viper is leading off. Piloswine, I'm actually going to go into Zangoose because everyone else is weak to this thing. So, Zangoose, it's up to you, and you're going to be slowed down by that icy wind. It's exactly the reason why I couldn't go into Jump Pluff there. That actually did damage. Alright, let's scratch it. Could leer, but probably should have leered. No, I made the right call. Zangoose, you're powerful. Alright, Rotom is gonna come out. You know what? Let's Pursuit that thing. It's gonna T-Wave us. Okay, can you break through the paralysis? Zangoose, can you break through the paralysis again? No, you can't. That might just affect your score in the running for the MVP. That could just affect your score. Parafusion! This Rotom is real! Okay, Zangoose. Except you have the Person Berry. So, you're gonna land that Pursuit, so despite Parafusion, you take down that Rotom. That does add to your score, I gotta say. I do have to say that. Indeed. Alright, Lumineon. I have no reason to keep Zangoose, and I'm just gonna go on the Jump Pluff to be safe. But who knows what Zangoose could have done? Probably get KO'd by a Water Pulse. No, Water Gun. Either way, that probably would have done some serious damage there. Jump Pluff resisted. Let's go for a Bullet Seed on this thing. Either way, that was insane. And Jumpluff one-shotting these things with only one bullet seed. That is also insane. So we beat some Clement. Nice. Okay, so Pokemon will be healed up once more because next up is battle number 7. Our opponent will have Hypnotop and Swellow. Huh. Well, either way, here's our opponent. Final chance for these Pokemon to show off that they should be MVP. Here we go. If you prevail, I'll recount to you a tale from my youth. Alright, fair enough. But what if, do we have to tell you a tale from our youth? Which, I guess is still, going on or whatever? If you lose, okay. Whatever. Alright, that thing, we do resist fighting if, well, it's a Viper, but I'm actually just gonna go into Jumpluff. Just because I feel like a Fake Out's coming on anyway. No, it's gonna counter! Is that thing sashed? Just don't have a sash. Okay, good, alright. I really don't like counter. Swellow. Let's go into Zangoose because Jumpluff can't do anything against that thing. Get Aerial Ace, but we would have to be careful. Oh, you're gonna U-turn anyway, so that would have been neutral on us. But that actually is gonna hurt a little bit. Okay, Zangoose. And Mothim. I probably should have stayed in with Jumpluff. Well, let's scratch that thing. It's just a bug. The other it's the male evolution of Burmy. So with something like Burmy, you have to expect, yeah, not very great. I don't know, I have been able to on Pokemon Showdown get a sweep with a Mothim. It's happened. I mean, it doesn't happen as often as... Wow! Zangoose KOing the Swallow with a scratch! Oh my god. Okay, I can't even decide. I can't even decide who's the MVP for that round. I don't even... I got nothing. I got nothing. I can't even... I mean, Seviper got more actual sweeps, but keep in mind Seviper was in the front of the party, so had the best opportunity for that. If you take opportunity out of the picture, then... I mean, Jumpluff got all those KOs with, like, one bullet seed. Granted, there was actually a type advantage in those cases. So... I don't know. On the other hand, Zangoose was able to just one-shot stuff with Scratch. But, I mean, it is a Zangoose with high attack and all, but still... One-shotting with Scratch versus one-shotting with one bullet seed versus... a full sweep. Also, Zangoose was able to get through that Parafusion. Granted, the confusion was taken care of by that Person Berry, but taking advantage of that Person Berry was pretty nice. So, I don't know who to give the point to. I really don't know. I mean, I could go... If it wasn't for that last battle, I might have actually given it to Jumpluff for just destroying everything with that bullet seed. But that's... I got nothing. I mean, Seviper did really well. I kind of expected Seviper to do well. But Seviper was our best off Pokemon to begin with. So as far as performance go, when you take opportunity out of the picture, well, when you consider what opportunities they had, I still think I have to give it to Zangoose. At the beginning of that round, I did not expect for me to end up picking Zangoose for that. But as it turns out, I gotta give the point to Zangoose. Because that was a superior performance. So far, the points I gave were to Nuzleaf and Zangoose. So let's see what our opportunities are now. So our opponent has a Grovyle. That's good to know. So, we can choose Bayleaf, Prinplup, Mischievous, Tangela, Huntail, and Banette. These are some really interesting choices, I gotta say. So, who to pick? Who to pick? Let's look at their moves. You have Giga Drain, you're a mix attacker. You're Resto Chesto. So you're definitely an option. You're also a mix attacker, but you set up the rain. You're a Parafusion expert, it looks like. You're not a mix attacker, but you have the Giga Drain and the Sludge Bomb. You're plain old physical water, well, with water and dark and ice, so that's actually not a bad option. You are a physical Trick Room Willow person. Well, Pokemon. So I think our best bet is actually going with... I probably should go with Tangela, but I'm actually gonna go with Bayleaf. So let's do Mischievous, Bayleaf, and Huntail. That is the team we're going for, because I have a good feeling about these three. Let's do this. Please go in. Alright, so let's go. I've been devising ways of raising tough Pokemon from the genetic level. Okay. So here we go against Sailor Sonia. So Sailor Sonia is leading off with that Grovyle that we were already told about. So we are leading off with Mischievous. Let's go for a Shadow Ball. Hopefully this works out for us, because otherwise we're in trouble. Alright, Mischievous, can you do this? Can you do it? Can you... Yes, okay, we are going to take down that Grovyle, which is kind of nice. Alright, Mischievous, nice job. Next up is going to be Hitmonlee. Luckily, we do avoid it. We do resist its stab. Let's go for a Psychic. It is going to endure the hit, though. That kind of sucks. But, that said, we are going to... I mean... That is going to take it down. It's super effective. So... And that's going to bring down Lychee Berry, I'm guessing? Is it? No, Salic Berry. It's going to be faster. Let's go for a Shadow Ball. But not fast enough. Goodbye, Hitmonlee. Goodbye, Hitmonlee. Alright, next up is going to be Sandslash. Let's go for a Shadow Ball on this thing. See how much we can do, because I know Sandslash has some physical defense, I'm pretty sure, but not special side, and we crit. Mischievous, you're off to a really good start. I mean, really good start. Could Mischievous be MVP material? There's only one way to find out. Let's keep on going. Next up is battle number 2. Our opponent will have a Piloswine. Tough Ice Fang using. Huh. Alright. So, at least we do know it has Ice Fang. It's good to know. It is good to know. We don't want to go into Bayleaf for that thing. So, as they say, send in the clowns. Here we go against our opponent, Director Francis. The director really shouldn't be dressing like a clown. Just putting it out there. We can go into Huntail, though. Especially if that thing's gonna Ice Fang. As long as it doesn't freeze us, we'll be fine. It's gonna Curse. That kinda sucks. It's gonna gain some physical defense. It will be slower, of course, so no chance of that flinching. It's Aqua Tail. And we're gonna miss the Aqua Tail while the thing keeps on cursing up. That is really unfortunate. I might have to actually go back into Mischievous, because depending on how much we can do with this Aqua Tail, it's stab, it's super effective, but that thing is at +2 defense. If we can crit, that would be awesome. Wow, Huntail, that is power. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. So next up is Sharon. She's our own Ice Fang. Because why not? Seriously, why not? And goodbye, Sharon. Alright, Huntail. Alright. Nice. Next up is Xatu. Xatu, that's fine. You know what, let's just crunch. I think it's a little more accurate. And a little bit more powerful. Either a stab and oops. You have a Culber Berry. I should have gone for the Ice Fang. I messed up. Nope, never mind. Didn't make a difference. Didn't make a difference. Huntail, you might just be MVP material. Because that's another total sweep. But a different Pokemon this time. So, next up is battle number 3. Our opponent will be leading off with a Slash using Furret. Our opponent will have a Slash using Furret. Alright, I think Mischievous is probably a good option. That thing might have Odor Sleuth, but that shouldn't make too big of a difference, in theory. So here we go against Sailor Barbara. With that Furret. Oh, you gotta love Furret. Alright, so we can't go for a stab move on it, but it can't use a stab move on us. So let's go for a Psychic. Psychic is going to be neutral on it, and it's not going to be stab, but it's still going to be enough. So Grumpig is going to come out. That we have an advantage against. We're going to give that Grumpig a nice big Shadow Ball to the belly. Goodbye, Grumpig. Thanks for playing. Get out of here. Next up is going to be Wormadam! Okay, Wormadam. We should be okay to go for a Shadow Ball. Should be okay to do that. Stab. Not resisted. That's another sweep for Mischievous. So far, Mischievous has 2 sweeps, whilst Huntail has 1 sweep, and Bayleaf has not seen the light of battle yet. Now, do I blame Bayleaf for that? No, I blame myself. Alright, next up is, our opponent's gonna have that Prinplup. That Prinplup, okay. Actually, I think it's a different Prinplup, obviously, because I think the one we saw before did have Surf, I think I remember. I think it had Surf, and it was a mix attacker. So, our opponent, I think it had like Surf and Drill Peck and something else. Alright, well, Artisan Gasper is gonna have a Prinplup, obviously. So, there's Bubble Beam. So, I'm actually gonna go into Bayleaf. No, not Huntail, Bayleaf. Bayleaf, you can do this. I believe you can do this. I believe in you. Peck! Oh, great. Wow, it did nothing. Let's get that health back. Give me back that health! Alright. Sorry about that. But Bayleaf is going to be able to take down that Prinplup with Giga Drain because Bayleaf is awesome. Alright. Relicanth! I think it should be called Relicanot! This is going to be quad effective. And Relicanth, I don't think you want to take that. Nope! Bayleaf turning Relicanth into Relicanot! Alright, next up is going to be Seaking. Okay, that's just a water team. You really should put more balance in that team, but assuming we can take this thing out, Megahorn will hurt Bayleaf. Don't get me wrong. Megahorn will be a problem. But Bayleaf, can you do this? Can you take down the Seaking? One shot! Another sweep! But this time for Bayleaf! So far, Mischievous has 2 sweeps, Bayleaf has 1 sweep, and Huntail has another sweep. They're all sweeping! We are getting sweep after sweep! So far, this is insane! Alright, next up, Earthquake using Gligar. Gligar with Earthquake, that can't be good. Huntail is probably our best option. Actually, no, Mischievous is the best option, because Gligar does have a lot of physical defense. So, I'm gonna let Mischievous take on the Gligar, I guess. Plus, I'd have to take a turn up to switch, so Operator Jillian is obviously gonna lead off that Gligar. So, Mischievous, just go for a Shadow Ball. That's all we can really do. It is Stab. It is special, while Gligar is mostly a physical defensive wall. And we get a crit! Goodbye, Gligar. Kingler. I know... Oh, I didn't mean to go into Huntail, I meant to go into Bayleaf. I messed up. That was a misclick. I'm going to Endure anyway, so it doesn't even make a difference. I'm going to Bayleaf. I'm going to just double switch out because I accidentally clicked on Huntail. I don't know how much Huntail can link to Kingler anyway. So it's going to flail. Just flail about wildly. It's going to do absolutely nothing. Let's get that health back. Give Bayleaf back its health. He wants his health back. Give him back his health. It's special. Kingler's physically a defensive Pokemon. Goodbye. Alright. Lava. Alright, now let's go into Huntail. So, I guess this battle was teamwork. All about teamwork. Unless, of course, Huntail ends up missing this Aqua Tail, which is very likely. I am 90% certain Huntail's gonna miss this Aqua Tail. Wow, I am wrong. Huntail? I gotta give you credit for that. I gotta give you credit for that. Okay, fine. Get that little bit of health back with Shell Bell. That's very that's show-offing. Very much of a show-off move for you to just get back that health. But considering you're able to land an Aqua Tail at -1 accuracy, I'll give the point to you for that one. Frustration using Linoon. Okay, let's just stay in. Mischievous is probably the best option then. But seriously, that would be horrible if you had something with Return in the Battle Factory, because it's obviously not going to have any friendship with you, because it's the first time you ever use it. It's not yours. You're not even the original trainer, so here we go against Sailor Daryl with a Linoon. So, Mischievous, do your thing. Let's go for a Psychic, because Shadow Ball will not affect it. So, let's see what you can do here. Wow! Okay, Mischievous, that's power. That is definitely powerful. Furret again. Alright, that's fine. Let's keep this up. Let's keep it up. Is Mischievous going to get another sweep? If Mischievous gets another sweep, that would be a 3 sweeps. And I have to say, that would be Primate. Best bet is to keep out Mischievous to go for a Psychic. If that thing goes down from the super effective Psychic, Mischievous will get its 3rd sweep. That is 3 sweeps for Mischievous. That is really nice. Nice job, Mischievous. Actually, as far as Ghost-type Pokemon go, I actually kind of like Mischievous. I'm not a huge fan of Mismagius, but I like Mischievous. Congratulations to you, trainer! In recognition of your outstanding winning streak, our Frontier Brain is demanding a match with you. So your next match is against the Factory Head, with no right of refusal. Are you prepared? Actually, we can refuse, but here we go. I've done a bit of research into your next opponent. First out will be a tough Leaf Blade using Sceptile. Would you like to trade Pokemon? No, we're doing this. We are doing this. I don't know what we have for Sceptile, but we're doing this. Mischievous is probably our best option, or yeah, probably. What the? Sweet! Sorry, don't mind me. When I'm using this invention of mine, it's my data analyzing machine. It's telling me that you've rented what you've rented for this match. I see, you've rented Mischievous, Bayleaf, and Huntail. I have to say, that's a good setup. I'd say, say 51%? Oh, don't let that number concern you. Alrighty, let's get going. So here we go against the Factory Head, the Frontier Brain of the Battle Factory, Breeder Thornton. Breeder Thornton is going to lead off with that Sceptile. Alright, Mischievous. I can't switch out. This is on you. Let's go for the Power Fusion. Just in case. I don't want to leave anything to chance here. even though this is exactly leaving it the chance. Alright, hurt yourself, Sceptile. Hurt yourself, hurt yourself, hurt yourself. Thank you! Okay. Wow, okay. You know what? Now we can just go for a Shadow Ball. We don't even have to go for the Parafusion. Hopefully we can do enough damage here, because we don't have to KO. There we go! Bam! Goodbye, Sceptile. Mischievous. Point. Point Mischievous. Alright. Lapras came out. Alright, that's not very, It's gonna go for an Ice move, isn't it? Same thing again. Let's try this again. If that thing has sheer cold, I will be upset. Alright, hurt yourself, Lapras. Hurt yourself, hurt yourself, hurt yourself, hurt yourself. It's gonna curse. Ooh. It's a cursing Lapras. That can't be good. Okay, you know what? Let's go for the Paralysis. Because why not? Parafusion it is. Because Mischievous is that kind of, up to that kind of mischief. Is that thing lefties? Oh great. Alright, I'm going into Bayleaf now. It's a little risky because that thing has a Blizzard. Although, it's a physical attacker, I would assume. Why would it curse? Aqua Tail, okay, it's a good thing I switched. It's gonna hurt because it's that +1 attack, but we resist it. Alright. Okay, let's Giga Drain. Or you know what? Yeah, we can't Grass Whistle because it's paralyzed. But we can rest at some point. Alright. They're gonna get some health back, which is kinda nice, I suppose. Avalanche. That is probably gonna take down Bayleaf. I wouldn't be surprised. And Bayleaf is gonna go down. Is that the first time we had a Pokemon faint in this whole series? I think that might be the first Pokemon to faint in this entire series. I figure it's a good thing it's not one of ours, to be honest, but whatever, I'm gonna confuse that thing because I don't feel like taking a hit from it. Alright, Lapras, hurt yourself. Alright, Paralysis. Close enough, I guess. Alright, Mischievous. See how much power you have in the Shadow Ball. Can you get a special D-drop? That would be kinda nice. Oh my god, that Lapras has defense. Hurt yourself, Lapras. Stupid lefties. Alright. This is when knockoff would be kinda nice. Alright, we're gonna keep this up though. Hopefully it'll hurt itself again. Oh, snap out of confusion. Aqua Tail. Oh dear god. Oh dear god, Mischievous, I'm so sorry. +1. Mischievous is down. Oh dear god. And now all we have left is a physical attacker, and that thing is not confused. I need you to be fully parried. Alright, let's crunch. Can we get a crit here? I think we need a crit in order to take this thing out. Oh! It's fully parried! Okay. Oof. But then we still have to take out the last Pokemon too. Until if you manage to win this battle for us, you're MVP. And last is Bronzong. Oh dear. Okay, let's Aqua Tail. If you take out this Bronzong, Huntail, you're, in my mind, the MVP. And Bronzong is down! Oh my god, one shot. Huntail, Mischievous might have gotten 3 sweeps, but we just sure showed him. Huntail, in my mind, you're the MVP that time. I got handed the loss here. It's not making me happy at all, losing. Even though I'm not happy, I did glean some useful data, I suppose. That makes me glad I battled you. So, did you get to like those Pokemon you rented? As the factory head, it would sure make me happy if you did. Next time, come back with different rental Pokemon. Alright, see ya. So, that was an intense battle, but I'm not going to record it because it's not one of our Pokemon. So with that, we received 20 battle points. Oh yeah. Alright, so saving down, I don't turn off the power, blah blah blah. Alright. Congratulations, in honor of your victory, we present you with this commemorative print. So with that, we receive the final silver print for the VS Recorder. Oh my goodness, that was intense. That was definitely intense. Just about as intense as that Suicune battle, I gotta say. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Huntail pulled through. Huntail came through. Now, we have 60 battle points. You know what, let's actually buy... Let's try to turn some of these battle points into money. Into actual, you know, money. So, I'm gonna buy some protein, actually 10 more. I'm gonna actually use half of our battle points to convert into actual cash. Because, well, we don't really need battle points, and to be honest, I guess cash is king here, so whatever. Proteins are pretty expensive, but they cost very few battle points, so they only cost 1 battle point per one. So now we can get like $100,000. Alright, there we go. So, you know what? Actually, I think there's something we can do that we didn't quite do. We could have done, but we haven't done yet. But I really can't believe we actually made it through using the same rental Pokemon, not even swapping. But remember in the comments, you tell me who you think was the MVP of the rental Pokemon. Overall, and for each one of the in the threes. I said, well, my opinion was Nuzleaf, Seviper, Nuzleaf, Zangoose, and overall Huntail. Because Huntail was able to just take out the factory head when everyone else went down because life versus power. Ah, it's you! How goes it? What's that? You've caught Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres? Now that is incredible. Well then, allow me to examine your Pokedex. You've caught 493 Pokemon so far. Lotzul, you've finally done it! You've finally completed the National Pokedex. This is better than meeting any exotic Pokemon for the first time. I feel blessed to have become friends with a trainer like you. Sincerely, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, thank you for your thank you. It means a lot. So, with that, Professor Oak acknowledges that we supposedly completed the Pokedex, even though in theory we didn't actually do that. That was the result of the external cheating device, which allowed us to, you know, do the post-game. Alright. That said, let's head this way. Because we're gonna head to Valor Lakefront very quickly, because there is something there we can do, which, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, once again, it's not really necessarily fair in its own, if you think about it, because, well, you'll see. Hi, I'm the game director. Oh, you've seen every Pokemon in Sinnoh. That's excellent, let me give you an award. So with that, we received an award. It's a cute little award with the Sinnoh starters on there. This document certifies that we have made the great achievement of meeting all the Pokemon in Sinnoh from Game Freak. How did you meet all of the Pokemon that filled your Pokedex? Did you work long and hard to catch and raise them? Did you receive them as gifts from friends? Maybe you got some in trades from around the world. Though everyone's Pokedexes may look the same, the stories they contain are all unique. Alright. Okay, game director. Oh, one more thing. Hi, I'm the game director. Whoa, this is awesome! You finally obtained every Pokemon there is in this world. Your Pokedex is completed. That's outstanding work. The effort you went through getting this Pokedex together. Please allow me to honor you with an award. So with that, we received this award, which is so awesome looking. It has all 12 starters from the first 4 generations. Player Lotzul, this document certifies that you have successfully completed your National Pokedex from Game Freak. I see a Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. This is one awesome looking award, I gotta say. Shame we didn't actually earn it here, but in my actual Platinum version I did. Like one cartridge. But this was a randomizer, so I kind of had to take a few little liberties in there. But this is one awesome looking award. How did you meet all the Pokemon that filled your Pokedex? Oh, same thing again. Okay. Well, you know what? That was very nice of you to give us that award. I do appreciate it. Don't think at all for a second that I don't. That said, let's move on, I guess. We can... Okay, well, I'm gonna put everyone in order there. And let's head back to the Pokemon League. No, I want to make sure. I think we're all healed up, but just in case, I do want to make sure we are ready because we've done it. We have taken on the Battle Frontier. We didn't get the Gold Prince. We only got the Silver Prince. So anyone who is going to complain about that, well, sorry, I'm not going to go through this because it takes even longer to get the Gold after the Silver than it does to get the Silver to begin with. Because instead of going through 3 streaks, you have to go through 4, and if you lose once, then you have to start over from scratch, including battling the Frontier Brains again at the end of your 3rd streak. So, I mean, I just lucked out with this, with these Pokemon. That's what happens when you pick the right Pokemon, I guess. So, you know what, let's actually take a look at our VS Recorder then. Do that. Well, touch there. Alright. We have our Frontier record. We have all of the Silver Prince. We have the battle against Palmer, the battle against Argenta, the battle against Thornton, the battle against Derek, and the battle against Dahlia. And we have 30 battle points currently. Those are all awesome battles, I gotta say. And I am really glad we were able to do that. I really like the Battle Frontier. We have our battle video, my video, where we battled Argenta, which is right here. We can view at any given time. So let's just take a look at that right now before we take on the Pokemon League. Of course, we've already seen this, but this is just one awesome looking battle because Blazey versus Suicune. I know it was last time, but seriously. Blazey versus Suicune. If Suicune would have landed any of those Hydro Pumps, that would have been it. But Blazey just managed to wreck house there. And getting that Burn Hex was really nice, despite Facade, which kind of was a problem, to be honest. Totally honest, Facade did kind of scare me immediately after I burned it. But all things considered, the burn actually helped, I think, more than it hurt. Because Facade might have done a little bit more, but at the same time, I mean, it was burned, so... Plus, it set out that Reflect anyway, so we were going to do less damage to begin with. All I tried to do at that point was just start to get the flinch, which is why I ended up going for Fire Fang rather than, well, Mach Punch. Because I knew it was going to be resisted, but at the same time, the only chance I had to win was just get that thing to flinch. So, that was all I was going for, and I don't think we got it to flinch once. But, I mean, all it did was go for a Miracle at that time. That's kind of pathetic. So, I mean, at a certain point, though, we were able to get it down low enough. Because after this turn, when it went for a Facade here, because it didn't land one of its 2 Hydro Pumps, which if it would have landed a Hydro Pump, Blazey would have no doubt gone down. But at this point, it was like, it only had a sliver left. Mach Punch was enough, so we could just go down. So, with that, Blazey was able to just take down Argenta. And yes, Fun Times, it is detestable how Fun Times do end so quickly, I must say. And by Fun Times, I also mean this journey, because guess what? As Argenta says, I do detest how Fun Times end so quickly, because next time, we're going to start taking on the Pokemon League one more time. So one more time look at our team. We have Deoloid the Deoxys, Shelmer the Shieldon, Secrutador, who's now a Kingdra, Latianata the Latias, Blazey, the Blaziken, and Surfisty, our starter, the Lapras. So, next time, we're going to take on the first 2 members, I guess, of the Elite Four of Sinnoh's randomized Pokemon League. And hopefully, we can make it to the top, since now we have taken on all 5 Frontier Brains. Here we go. Pokemon League, here we come. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.